Hello everyone. Today we're talking about what happens when you transition, and the changes that can happen with hormones and lots of stuff. Sorry, I accidentally just started a stream because I'm recording this for OBS. Oopsie. So, let's begin. Hello, I'm Ava, also known as PB. I've been transitioning since September 2020. I know many people who have transitioned for longer, but I want to go into the changes that I went through. Maybe it might give you some insight. First of all, I want to begin by saying that your mileage will vary. It's not a fucking may, it's a will. Everyone's changes are different. And also everyone's medication and doses will be different. Okay, well not everyone's, you're gonna have the same as some other people, but yeah. Anyways, I signed up with Jenna GP to get hormones in 2020. I wouldn't say they're the best service around. However, they're okay, We really don't have that many great options in the UK. There was another one I was briefly going to try, because my GP basically was like, I don't like Jenna GP, but Jenna Care is okay. So okay, I'll try that. I had to wait 6 months for a Zoom appointment, which they didn't show up for, and did not reply to me for a month afterwards, so that I could get a refund. I did get a refund, but still fucking insane. Now, I began on not good medication, really. I started on estradiol, so it was 3 pumps a day, and also finasteride. This is a starter dose, I believe they still do to this day. It's really not effective for blocking testosterone, unless you have an extremely low amount, which I did not. I think I was very average. Finasteride doesn't block testosterone, however it does stop hair loss, which can be very important for some trans women. I still take it to this day, so... The estradiol dose was okay. It definitely did changes. I won't lie. But I think my changes would have been more effective if I was taking a blocker at the time, such as Spiro, Bica, whatever, or Cypro. Personally for me, estradiol was very effective. I still take it now. But it's not unfortunately for everyone. I've heard people who have found it had no effect or just didn't absorb properly, so... Your mileage may vary! So there's various options you can choose. There's tablets, which are... patches and gel, they're better, and injections are the best. However, if you're in the UK, injections are not available privately, or on the NHS. You'll have to get it from abroad and DIY. Do that at your own risk. I personally don't do that. I don't feel safe, so I ain't doing that. I'm just a pussy. So my first changes I think took around 2 weeks. Nipple sensitivity went a little, crazy. And then the boob pain begun. The never-ending boob pain. Unfortunately, to this day, my boobs still often hurt and are sensitive in a bad way. It's a little silly. I won't lie, I hate it. It's okay, they're not as bad nowadays, they've definitely got better, but it was just pain. They were just little balls of pain, and it sucked. I believe my libido was affected, more slowly. It definitely reduced, and it was just different. So, the way your sex drive changes is quite hard to describe, so I will try my best. Obviously, this varies for everyone, but this is my personal experience. So, I found before getting on blockers that my horny was just kind of, mechanical. Feels like something you kind of have to do to, get it out of your system. It kind of just, takes over your brain, makes you a little bit stupid. Post-nut clarity. It's something I don't really have anymore. Nowadays it's like a sense of longing. I find intimacy is what I think of, not just the, oh, I'm gonna put my pee-pee in the bum. It's not just this carnal desire crap. It's my sex drive is definitely like reduced, but it's different and it's nicer. And when I'm feeling gender euphoric, it feels incredible, you know, finally being in tune with my body and brain. It's great. Unfortunately, I still have a little bit of that porn brain from when I was younger. I watched too much porn, too fucking much porn. I was a gooner for real. Just, yeah, don't do that. Anyways, sex drive chat over. So I don't think I really noticed crazy changes the first year. Slightly less body hair, obviously some boobage, not much boobage, but a little boobage, right? I think it was like AA, maybe A cup at best. The second and the third year is when changes got crazy.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats.
Oh my god.
And rats make me crazy.
So in August 2021, I got on a hormone blocker. So there's a few different options, but I decided to go for one of the strongest ones with few side effects, and I went for triptorelin. Now I believe this comes in two different forms, a nasal spray and an injection. I went for the Cineril nasal spray because I'm a little pussy. I was scared of injections. Still kind of am. So besides from the few days of sleepy I got, it really had like no side effects on me. But it definitely did do a lot. My skin started feeling softer. My libido decreased a lot more, to be honest. Sensitivity on there kind of changed. That's, yeah, kind of shit. My body hair reduced a little more, and the boobies also grew a little more, so yay! Speaking of boobies, let's talk about progesterone. So progesterone is a form of medication that you can't really get through your doctors, at least in the UK. You kind of have to get it privately, or like you can get it through General GP, like I do. So I take it in the form of Utrogestion. I don't know. I initially took it orally before bed, as you're supposed to. However, I found it just gave me like the worst hot flushes, made me super drowsy. Really wasn't a very nice feeling at all. No one else I know really had those experiences, maybe a little, but I found people actually liked those feelings. I didn't. I hated it. It felt horrible. So after a while, I decided to go for the Dr. Powers method of putting it in your fucking bum. I put it in my bum. Yeah, put it in my bum before bed every night. I'm not even kidding. Fucking works. So it's hard to tell whether it was my wife cooking me wonderful meals or the progesterone that did so much for my boobies this year. I went from, you know, like an A cup to now a C cup. Most bros. It's pretty crazy. So little has really changed since then. I've increased my estradiol from 3 pumps to 4 pumps. That's good. Yeah, I basically need that kind of amount now, otherwise I get like really sleepy and kind of dead in the evening. I also did briefly try out testosterone gel on my penis. So yeah, there's one big thing about transitioning, and that is, if you want your willy, you gotta use it or you lose it. I'd even recommend just trying to use it even if you are getting SRS, because length and stuff, I believe, right? Like it can kind of shrink and that gives you less length to play with. I don't know, I'm not a like a neo-vagina expert, so I'm unaware of exactly how that surgery works, but that's what I'm assuming. But yeah, basically during transitioning, your dick can atrophy if it's not used regularly. So literally just fucking jack off once, twice a week, right? And you're good. I was just having some personal issues, and I decided to try like T-gel on it. It's a thing that a lot of other trans girls do, particularly ones who've had an orky. Quick note: orky is a surgery where your balls go yoink. They take them out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of people who have orkies do T-gel down there to keep things functioning with such little testosterone in them. A lot of people just use T-gel anyways because it just brings the dick back to life. And it did work for me. a little. But then I had some bad side effects, like depression, real bad insecurity issues. I went crazy for a little bit. What is he doing? So yeah, that was my personal experience. I know I've got friends who had a good time on it, so I don't know. That was just my personal issues. But anyways, I've not been on blockers for quite a few months now. Wasn't like a personal choice, it's just the fact that my blocker for the one I used to be on, the nasal spray, you can't really get it. The supply is fucked, I think, still to this day. And I literally have the medication to get injected into me instead. I just can't get permission from doctors to get it, so that's great. I love spending £300 on medication that I cannot get inside my body. But other than that, I'm doing well. I feel like I'm the most me I've ever been. Sure, I'm insecure as fuck, but I'm happier in myself, and I like seeing where I'm going. You know, I'm looking forward to the future, so yay. But thank you all for watching. Please put some questions below if you're curious. Maybe I could touch on clothes, makeup stuff next time. Clothes isn't something I'm that experienced in. My dress sense is pretty terrible. Makeup I'm okay in, but I still really need to learn. I feel like there's much better tutorials and stuff on YouTube for that, because I clearly am not that great at it. But anyways, peace out.